Good evening and welcome back to Cricket Captain 2023 and the second Ashes test today. We're playing against Australia, of course. We are 1-0 down in the series as things stand. But we're hoping to change that. Phil Salt, unfortunately, wasn't really able to do much in the first game. I think I've got to play... I don't know. Let's look at the conditions again. The pitch is definitely going to go again. So Leach has to play. Can we look at current year averages? Simmons, didn't really bowl that well in that first game. Took one wicket. That's not really. Can we go versus Australia? Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit more helpful. We'll try Kimber instead of Simmons. Phil Salt instead of Duckett. Joe Root is back in the side. But yeah, we just didn't bowl well in that first test. And I think we're gonna have to bowl a lot better in the second one if we're gonna have a chance. We've been put in. We've been inserted, which is not great because the weather is not looking good. Let's see if we can survive. Here for a little bit. Wharton and Poole on low, super low aggression levels. And Wharton is gone again. Yeah. He got a nice 84 in the first innings of the first test and then follows it up with a 1. And then he follows it up with a 2 here today. So not ideal. Cummins to Poole. That's a full toss. It goes for 4. The first boundary of the innings. And we're going to try and just bat this incredibly slowly, guys, because the weather is not on our side. And you can kind of tell from the way we bowled. I don't know, basically everything in that first test, we just didn't really do it well after the first innings. We didn't bowl well. Poole has walked down the wicket and got himself stumped. We didn't bowl well. We didn't really bat well in the second innings either. And we're not kind of carrying that on at the minute. And batting pretty damn poorly in the first session here today as well. There's lunch, 44 for 3. That is rough. It is rough. But the weather is picking up a little bit. So we'll see what we can do here as our bats should get a little bit more settled and we might be able to just take a bit more of the game back to Australia. A real bad start to this test. You did not want to bat first. In those conditions. And Australia, they made a good choice and they've made us pay for it so far. So, shot from Rooty. Nice. He's back in the side. After having a pretty good World Cup, well, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good World Cup. A lot of 50s in there. Didn't even bat in the final. Didn't really have to. Didn't play in the first test either. But I brought him back in to add an extra option with spin as well. I probably should have been having a look at Tom Prest as well. Because Tom Prest is a good player. But I think maybe for the third test, I might have a big rotation, potentially. Because there's a few players who are kind of haven't really done it so far. So, but that's neither here nor there. That's not to be worrying about just yet. Try and focus on the innings at hand, of which it's going a little bit better now. 80 for 3. Let's see if we can get to 100 without loss. That would be nice. 90 for 3 at the minute. Make it 94 for Harry Brook, smacking that one away. Follows it up with another one. Could even be another one here. Oh, wow, yeah. Okay. That's the 100 up indeed. And we're going at under 2 and over right now. Which is not great, but it's what required. It is what's required at the minute. Brook smacks that one away for 6 off Pat Cummins. Next one. I think that'll be his 50 up. 50 up for Harry Brook. Really well batted. After the top 3 kind of, well, they put up a bit of a fight, but not a lot. Not a lot, really. Let's just get to the end of the session from here, I think. Good shot. There we go. That's T. 127 for 3. A real kind of comeback job here. 40 for 3. If we can get 100 partnership out of these two, I would be quite proud of the lads. 136 for 3. If that... Okay, nothing there. That's all right. Ruti is batting so well as well. Kind of really slow test match batting. Oh, that's out. Oh, it's not been given. 139 for 3. And that'll see the 140. That's the 100 partnership up. Nicely done. Okay. They're both set. Let's try and take advantage of a little bit nicer weather in this evening session before we get to tomorrow morning and it's horrible again. Nothing there. Shot. What a shot from Ruti. He's on 43, creeping towards his 50. And that will be his 50. Okay, I've broken a user record partnership. Well, that's all right. I think like in terms of the amount of history in Ashes cricket, if I was to break, well, I won't now. If I was to break any partnerships record, I would be quite surprised. It'd have to be something special. Fruity as well. Come on, guys. Why is it the one brings two? $170 for 5. This is a rough innings. Oh, Salt's been dropped. Lucky from Phil Salt. Oh, and you don't even take advantage of it. Don't even take advantage of it. I think Phil Salt, we might have to drop for Ben Duckett. The numbers were saying it's worth having him in the test side, but doesn't seem to be doing it just yet. Speed is going to come in. Okay, next level with Stokesy. That's all right. Yeah, that's a good shot. That's the end of day one. 203 for 6. Already a fifer for Morris, for Lance Morris. Wowzer. Fifer already. It's in day one of the match. And a long way to go, though. We've got 2 spinners. I don't know if they've picked 2 spinners, actually. They've got Murphy. Don't think they've picked 2 spinners. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Ollie Robinson comes in. I can kind of at least say that Speed kind of survived for a decent amount of time, but not really that long, really. Good shot from Stokesy. Good shot. And it's kind of now looking like if we can make it to... Oh, Robinson's gone as well. Okay, Kimber, and let's hold the strike. Oh, Kimber's been dropped. We take a sneaky single. If we can make... I mean, it's a big ask, but if we could make 300, I would be happy from the positions we've been in this first innings. I would be happier with... Oh, Oaksy is really testing me here. That's Stokesy's 50. Okay, that's good. That's well played. 50 up for Stokesy. Only the third 50 of the innings, with Joe Root and Harry Brook getting 50s as well. Next level with him. But Kimber, we're just going to keep the same situation here. I do not want him getting out. He may well. Can't really expect... There we go. Fine. Can't really expect my tail to be getting the runs here. Just need them to not get out. I need them to be a little bit more protective of their wicket at the end of the innings. 3 chances there, but none of them going to hand. Stokesy takes the strike and takes the single. Jack Leach gets a single to get Stokesy on strike. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for more of that. We really are. We really are. 265 for 9. Good stuff. 269. 271. Stokesy's doing all right. Kind of getting what he can out of this partnership right now. Murphy to Leach. Oh, and he's been dropped. Australia have been dropping some catches. That's a no ball on a stumping. So we have really gone lucky with a few of those. Stokesy's gone for 80. But 281 from where we were. From here, 281, you're like, that's good. From 170 for 3, you're like, 281's bad. But we've done our best with what we've got here, to be honest with you. We've actually done our best with what we've got. Stick on 3 bars. Okay, and no, the first 10 overs you've kind of still got to give to the pace bowlers, haven't you? Robinson, Tupakowski, edged and taken. 0 for 1. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. Labuschagne comes in. He didn't play in the first game. He didn't play. See what we can get. Speed. Okay. Oh, if we can get Labuschagne as well. Ooh, not quite. Speed to Renshaw. Bowled him. Boom. 8 for 2. Clearly, this pitch is not easy to bat on. Not easy to bat on at all. Okay, how many overs is that? That's 10 overs gone. I think. Yep, it's time for the spin. Oh, sorry, that's Kimber. It's time for the spin. Okay. And Kimber will bowl the other end. Okay. Bring the length back a bit. See if that works. It seems to slow them down a bit. Okay, Kimber bowled. Well bowled. Well bowled. Okay, the lead is 190. They've come back from 8 for 2 to 91 for 2. Both of these guys batting pretty well here. Let's calm it down and go on to that. Oaksy as well. Both made their 50s now. Here we go. Stokesy to Flowers. Is it a chance? It's not. Jack Leach will keep bowling until he can't really bowl any further. Let's go back to speed. Speeders. See, they're not actually conceding a lot of runs, but we're not taking wickets here because we've kind of gone ultra defensive here. That's in the air though. It should be taken. It is taken. Okay, Labuschagne's gone for 71. Now we can add a bit more aggression here. Trying to get Cam Green early. Okay. Flowers has made his 100. Go aggressive on Cam Green. Let's see what we can do here. Change it to Joe Root. Oh, come on, Rooty. Come on, Rooty. Yes, there we go. What a catch. What a catch. And we'll keep it same as it is for Travis Head as well. Robinson to Travis Head. Gets him LBW. 2. 1 brings 2. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. It really is. Okay. Flowers at the other end is still enjoying himself, but 210 for 5. We got to get Flowers out. We really do. Robinson, 2 Flowers. Here we go. Bowled him. Boom. That's incredible. That's what we needed. That's really what we needed. Okay, now we'll go aggressive on Carey. We'll calm it down a bit on Hardy. Try and get Carey out. Lead is only 30 now. Let's go back to Jack Leach and we'll just have spin at both ends. Because the pitch is turning. 283 for 1. Okay, so they've got a lead. Oh, lucky. Hitting boundaries now. They're hitting boundaries and we're going to have to try and calm that down. They're still hitting boundaries because this defensive field just is not really defensive enough. Yeah, we'll take the new ball. Give it to Speed. And we'll also give it to Kimber. Speed to Hardy. Off the edge, no one there to claim it. Kimber to carry. Again. And even then, like, they're just hitting boundaries for fun. Even though our field is defensive, it's not defensive enough, it would seem. Australia are building a lead here. Lunch. This is day 3, though. So, like, the time is kind of going by. And ball is 12 balls old. Let's go to Jack Leach. Here we go. Jack Leach. Can he get the breakthrough? Come on. We've gone up, but it won't be given. Got another chance immediately after. And again, nothing coming. Nothing. Okay, fine. Back to Joe Root as well. Let's throw the ball up a bit. Hardy with a big 100 already under the belt. That's turned a good long way. Okay, carry's gone for 122. That tail innings is just crazy. Go aggressive. Let's try and get Pat Cummins out. .498. Australia batting big again. They've declared with a 225 run lead. We're gonna have to bat. We're gonna have to bat really well in this innings here. We really are. We really are. Okay. Well, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do our best. Try and cut down this lead. Good shot from James Wharton. And another one. Okay. Because they can afford to go aggressive in their field placements here. Because they've got the runs behind them, you know. They've got the runs to kind of bank on. Whereas if we can just get rid of as many of those runs and kind of bat long here. Bat as long as we possibly can. We've still got a chance. It's a real slim chance, but we've still got a chance. Especially with the fact that we've got 2 spinners and it looks like they've still only got 1. And again, maybe they were banking on only having to bat once. Maybe that's what they were banking on. Here comes Murphy. Put him away. Nice. I'll wait until our batsmen are fully set before I do anything. Try and really bat long here. 57 for naught is a good start. Another 4, lovely. I think all the chances are going to come from spin here, aren't they? So we are cutting the lead down ever so slowly. We are just cutting that lead down. Shot from Wharton. Okay. Wharton's close to 50. Charles Poole is doing all right, getting close to 50 as well. Smacks that one for 4. Lovely. Lovely stuff. I can't believe having them 8 for 2, they went on to score 500. That's really frustrating. I think in terms of our bowling, we're bowling a little bit too defensively, maybe. Like gotten stuck in that that ODI kind of mindset that we can't really be. We need to try and attack and take wickets, you know? Yeah, Charles Poole is close to 50. Well done. Well batted from Wharton. He's already passed his 50. And that's the end of day 3. Lovely stuff. 107. Okay. The lead is 107. And hopefully we can just kind of carry on where we were here. Murphy is going to be the danger man. We know that. Is there a single there? I'm not sure there is. We get home safe. And that means Charles Poole gets his 50. Lovely stuff. Okay, Charles Poole has gotten his 50. That's really, really good. The lead is 95. Let's keep bringing it down. Keep bringing it down. Reverse sweep. Stuff. Shot. Not out. 140 for nil. For Nilt. Oh, why are you stepping across that? Really odd. Really odd to kind of step across that like that and then smack it. Well, with not enough venom, obviously. Okay, so we are now, in my head, we're minus 72 for 1, of course, but we need to reach parity and then score big. Drop and run a single, that's all right. Shot from Tate. Lovely shot. And that's a great shot from Paul as well. But if I try and think of it in the way of like, if my top order, each of them gets... Well, if they each get 50, which they can't now because Tate's got himself out early, and he actually batted well in the first innings, in the first game. We wouldn't really be out of it. We would then have the rest of the order would have a chance. Okay, the pitch just got worse. I literally just saw that. The pitch just got worse. It went to sharp turn. We lead by 37. I'm going to say we need a lead of, I don't even know, 250, 300. Last time, Australia chased down 130. You know, so we've really got to work on our bowling. We really do. We're giving Australia too many runs. It's putting them in a really good position. We need to work on it. We will. We will work on it. Okay, Harry Brook. Don't get out, buddy. Nice. Great shot. The lead is 13. Let's get it to parity before we even think about changing things up. That'll be buys. We'll take that. And that's the lead. Okay, we have a lead. We are now 2 for 2. Essentially. That's kind of how I think about it. Charles Paul, let's get to 50, buddy. 96, 97, 98. 99. And that'll be 100 up for Charles Paul. What a performance, really, when we needed it. Harry Brook has... Oh, he's been dropped and we take 2. Oh, my goodness. Okay. The fact that Australia aren't bowling all that much spin because they've only got Murphy is really helping us out here. They've only got Murphy. And like, he's bowled a lot of overs, 29, but they're still kind of spreading it out with all the pace bowlers. I think it's not helping their case here. It's not really helping their case at all. But we've got to keep going. Lead of 32 is unfortunately not enough. Well batted from Harry Brook there. That takes him up. I think that's up his 50. Yeah, there we go. Harry Brook's gotten a lovely 50 here. And I'm going to tell him to try and take on Todd Murphy if he can. But the pitch doing what it's doing, you know, it's a big arc. The fact that we've got the 279 for 2 is already quite astounding. If we can take Murphy out of the game as well, then we have got a real good reply on our hands. You know, a chance at least getting a big total up and then saying we're going to bowl you out. We're going to bowl you out, Australia. Drop and run. Drop and run. He's safe. It's off the edge. It went straight into the ground. Nothing there. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. But yeah, just don't want to change anything. We lose wickets because I tell them to go aggressive. I'm going to be fuming at myself, you know. 300 up in this second innings. Going all right. Green to Brook. Shot. Shot. Oh, and then he gets him. Gets him for 92. 92. Wowza. And so we continue on. Joe Root comes to the crease. We know Joe Root can bat big. We've still got time in the day. And our lead is kind of creeping towards 100 a bit. It's 97 at the minute. The fact that Charles Poole might, Charles Poole and Harry Brook and Wharton together, what they get about, they genuinely, the three of them have gotten the 280 from our first innings. It shows how our top order fires, we can go big. They don't fire, we might struggle. Murphy to Root. A new bat. Oh, he puts in for 4. New bat at the crease with the pitch doing what it's doing. I get scared every time. Shot from Charles Poole. Lovely shot. Wow, that's a great shot. That's a great shot. Okay, when the pace is on, I think I can tell Charles Poole to go next level. But when he's on spin, I don't know if I want him to. Okay, he's still kind of seeing it. Oh, right. 351 for 3. 355 for 3. It's been a real kind of rescue situation here from Charles Poole. And even then, our lead is only 136. It's not really enough to say, we're in this game now. 144 for 4 we are. And Salt's gone. Salt is going to have to go. He's had his chances. It's not really worked in this series. We're going to have to fix that up. Bring back Duckett or maybe someone else. Ollie Pope maybe. But we'll see what we can do. Highest innings. User record 164. Well done, Charles Poole. Breaking records. Doing your best to keep this match alive, really. We've got an hour left. Got an hour left in the day. Need Charles Poole to still be there at the close, and hopefully Stokesy can grab a 50 or something. Oh, off the edge for 4. Wow. Stokesy, as soon as I'm talking about it. Lead is 180. So we've actually done, in terms of sheer numbers, we've actually done better in this game than we did in the last game. And yet, I feel like our batting in the last game was just awful in the second innings. And this time we've flipped it round. It's much better in the second innings. And it was not great in the first innings. Our top order struggled with the conditions. Not out. And it put us on the back foot more or less from session 1, But we have fought back really well. Charles Poole has he hasn't done all of it himself, but he's done a lot of it himself. That's the 200 lead. Okay. 200 lead is up. Charles Poole is still going. He's made 200 himself. He has made 200 on his own. 20 minutes left in the day. Edged. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, good stuff. I think what I might set out to do... Poole is gone. Okay, Poole is gone. 3 overs left in the day. Just don't lose another wicket, please. Oh, I dropped catch. Seriously, just don't lose another wicket. Green to Stokesy. Got. Another dropped catch at the end of the day. Oh, my word. Oh, my goodness. That is not good from the Australians. They have dropped a lot of catches. We've got 4 wickets to play with. Yeah. Lead of 224. Can chase down 224 in a day quite easily. I think I've got to say, just try and bat session 1 if we can. Got to try and bat first session of today. I feel like there's going to be a lot of chances here with Murphy bowling. That's almost half an hour done, though. 4 runs. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. The lead is 242. Shot. Great shot. 250 up. Okay, 250 is the lead. But you can easily chase 250 in a day. There's plenty of time. The pitch is horrible. Sharp turn, horrible bounce. I think what we might do is I'll definitely declare before tea so that the extra 10 minutes is gone. Like, or I don't know, or if we're there, I'll go in, batten over after tea and then declare and make sure the 10 minutes is gone from there. Because I do want to try and have a go at getting the 10 wickets. But I do think it's going to be difficult as well. Stokesy will get 50. That's really well batted. That's really well batted. But I don't want to lose this game. And there's still a chance of that. Okay, there's lunch. Let's tell them. Let's try and get a few boundaries here. Quick time. 519 for 6. Okay, that's in the air. Stokesy's gone. I want to see if we can get the lead to 300. Okay, speed is gone as well. 200, 296, 296. Nothing there. That's in the air. And 4. Okay, lead is 300. And I shall declare. Okay, 525 for 8. What a second innings performance from Charles Poole. That was incredible. The Australian innings was actually really odd. It was like they didn't get going at all, or they got going big, you know. So we're going to have to try and break partnerships. We're going to take any wickets here. So Jack Leach first up. We'll go orange aggression. Try and get these wickets. Okay. Joe Root at the other end, our spinner. Well, our part-time spinner. We go. We get him 9 for 1. Leach early. That's not out. There's no way that's out. Australia are batting very slowly. It's almost as if they've come out thinking this is too many runs. We need to survive rather than even give it a go. But you can take wickets on a dodgy pitch like this. We can take... There's the first one. We can take wickets. We know we can. If Rooty can get 2 in 1 over, that's something. Okay, nothing there. Rooty to Labuschagne again. Labuschagne again. Finds the fielder. Wharton takes the catch and Flowers comes in. There's a wicket maiden from Rooty. Look at these economies. They are so slow. So crazy. Leach to Pekowski. It's straight. It's on the pads. It stumped him. That's 3. 46 for 3. Cam Green comes in. 3 minutes left. 1 over left. That's tea. And we've got to take 7 wickets in the final session. Win this game. And it's basically going to be... Leachy and Rooty just bowling until they can't bowl anymore. Because the pitch is turning like crazy. We've gone up, but that wasn't given. Okay, Leachy, they're getting a bit tired now, so Wharton will come in. Yeah, I know he's not really our bowler here, but we want to... There we go. We want to try and take wickets, and that's how we might get them. So... 43 minutes. We do need a lot of wickets here. I don't think it's going to happen, guys. Jack Leach needs to be rested. That's fine. We'll bowl Kimber to the end here. 2 overs left. 1 over left. And that is it. Match drawn. 207 for 4. We had them 36 for 3. And after that, you might have thought we could have gone all the way there. But match drawn from a precarious situation. That second innings really did save us, and sadly that is not a win. We'll just kind of have to yeah, we'll make it a spinner's pitch 100%. And we'll bring back in Ray and Ahmed, I think. I think we might have to. Phil Salt, I think you'll have to drop out, buddy. We'll bring back Ollie Pope. Need Ray and Ahmed back in as well. Simmons overall move. Okay, there we go. That's the new squad. Ray and Ahmed comes in for Simmons. Pope comes in for Phil Salt. And we'll hit continue on here. Okay, all good. All good. Into the semi-finals of the Blast. That's fine. Nothing else is going on in terms of Essex. There we go, guys. Thank you so much for watching that game. We recovered quite well in the second innings when things were against us, to be honest. But we've got to get a win. Come on, we've got to get one of them. We've got to get one of them. If we lose the next game, we actually can't win the series. So we've got to get a win, and we've got to try and take the pressure back on the Australians when they're batting. We're a little bit passive, and it's not good. It's not good at all. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time.